Hi guys and gals, it's Pete and Mindwiseman's channel, aka Maverick Outdoors, and it's a Sunday afternoon of bank holiday at the beginning of May 2012, and I've just come out for a paddle in the canoe, not staying overnight, just out for the afternoon really. But I'll give you a close-up of the River Thames in the condition it is. We've had a lot of rain in the UK, sort of a bit stormy weather up north, down south where I am, sort of in the lower half. We've had a sort of I suppose the water table has changed, but I'll give you a close-up of the Thames. You can see the flow of the Thames is really strong. I mean, I've done a risk assessment obviously with the water before I came out and before I actually put in. But as you can see, the flow's pretty sturdy, so I've got to go back upstream. That's all going downstream, but I've got to go back upstream in a little while. But I basically came out today to just to sort of continue my conditioning. Been doing a lot of trekking, been doing a lot of treadmill and jogging exercise and whatever, just keeping condition, especially as I've got things coming up in summer. But I thought I'd just do a quick brief video just to let you know I'm out on a Sunday afternoon, and the objective of today was basically to paddle back for about 1.5 miles back against the stream, but I'll be finding eddies. If you imagine, an eddy is basically where the water is stationary. So normally, if you imagine my hand, if that's the outside curve of the river, that's where the main bit of the stream is going to be quite fast. But on the inside curve, because the momentum comes round and then swings round like that, on the inside curve there's less momentum. So what I've got to do is I've got to pick out those areas. There's only a few, so I will be actually going against the stream, but it was basically for sort of just a bit of conditioning really, with canoeing. So, and plus, well, the sun's come out. It was a bit overcast, so I'm just stopping now. Going down a treat in my ammo flask. Got some coffee in there, so just swinging that back, just taking a break. I did bring my shelter kit. It's just got a tarp in there, a pair of gloves, a few bungee cords, because just say something did happen where, you know, Old Faithful here, the canoe, I had a problem with it, of course I could fix it, but if something happened where I had to stay out, then of course I need some shelter. So that's sort of obviously as a last resort. But it was mainly for today just to get back on the waters and give it a paddle back. So I've got to give it some welly. But what I'm going to have to do when I actually get back to the area that I actually put in, it was near a weir. And if you imagine where I just finger pointed to the Thames just now, it's 3 times faster than that. So there's no way I'll be able to go back into the area that I actually put in. So what I'm going to have to do is, near where I put in, I'm going to pull over to the bank and deflate the canoe, and then whack it over my shoulders, and it's about a 400 or 500 metre walk. So that'll be my last bit of training, I think, exercise for the day. Plus as well, the river in this area has risen by 18 inches to about 2 foot. So you can imagine there's quite a lot of water table that's flooded and travelled down south to get into the River Thames. So it's just a little bit of a waffle really, a bit of a chin wag. I have been out doing some outdoorsy stuff, but they've not been privy to be public. You know, it's to do with things that aren't for my YouTube channel as such. And I've been working with some people over the past sort of 2 weeks doing outward bound stuff, so obviously it's private for them. And I've got some more stuff that I might not be able to video. A result for the day today was the sun coming out. It was quite overcast when I came out. I knew hopefully it wasn't going to rain, but say the objective was to come out on the canoe for a couple of hours and just do a bit of conditioning, paddling, sort of fitness, using the canoe going against the stream. But of course, icing on the cake, I don't know if you see the sun sort of shining in my face, but really nice afternoon now, come early evening, where there's not really much cloud, and there's more blue than what you can see clouds. And the sun's out, so hopefully it won't be in my eyes when I'm paddling back, so I won't be squinting and I can actually see where I'm going and find those eddies, because it's going to be quite a challenge for 1.5 miles. It's a bit like, you know, if you say you could sort of jog at 5 miles an hour, but you're on a treadmill that was actually going the opposite way at say 2 miles an hour, you're going to be doing it 3 miles an hour. So it's going to be quite an effort to keep going. So anyway, I built up my strength and fitness for a couple of things. I've got lined up for later on during the year. So just basically a little waffle chat really. So if I'm off channel for a while, it's just basically because I'm busy doing other things, but I'll catch up with you in another video soon. So I'm just going to finish off my coffee. I'll see you soon. Cheers.